Bobo Sweet Tiberius back with Black White Martyr Proc in a modern league. We are in the dead bracket. We are okay with this hand, but we're going to send it back to see if it gets a little better. And it does. We actually like keeping this a lot better. We'll send the proc back, and then we have answers to just about everything. We are on the draw, so if we can draw a Serra, we're in really good shape. This hand wants another go wide deck. This hand wants... Yeah, this hand wants a go wide deck. This hand wants to Ghostly Prison someone out of what they want to do. Opponent taking their time. Opponent still deciding, giving us back kind of the minute of clock we wasted here, getting back to, because we walked away from the computer. We are now 100% in the lead in terms of clock, so didn't waste any time. So far we've been not too disappointed. Like, obviously we want to do better. Obviously we don't want to be X3, but the matches have been interesting. The matches have been fun. We got by RNG a couple times. We got by the app a couple times. Did make a couple small misplays. Nothing too major so far, I think. We are still waiting for our opponent here. Our opponent kept their hand, so there is that. Still waiting patiently for our opponent to do something. Really hope our opponent doesn't just time out on us. That would be unfortunate. Still waiting for our opponent. While we wait, let's do a quick breakdown. If this is burn, we're in trouble, but a multi-6 against burn is never good. If this is a go-wide deck like Spirits, we're very happy. If this is Storm, we do have the path. This is War Control, we are just screwed. If this is Jund or Junk or Rock, we're okay. We do have a path. Ghostly Prison will shut it down. We are dead to a Lily. If this is trying to think of things this could be that are really good. You're never going to get a situation where a Multi 5 is incredible. Ghostly Prison ends up being the best card here. We do have the Ghost Quarter. Draws I'd like here. Crucible is great. Serra's okay. Serra's a good draw. We'd like it to be a low curve draw, if we're being honest. Squadron Hawk is good. Squadron Hawk is a very good draw here. Yeah. Lot of different possibilities here. Lots of different possibilities here. I am going to assume our opponent's going to time us out here. That seems to be what our opponent is most interested in doing here. Not much else happening, not much else going on. We are all that waiting for our worst matchup. Yay! Yay! So this hand is terrible against Tron, obviously. We will get to blow up their at least one Tron land, but it seems unlikely that we go very far after this. They'll crack right away. Really disappointed in this. Really would have liked to not play Tron after kind of getting kicked around so much. But whatever happens, happens. Sometimes you just gotta play Tron. Played Tron in blue-white control today, so not fun. But can't complain too much because we lost to winnable matchups, so waka waka. Now our opponent's gonna make us wait some more. It really makes me I'm gonna have to try to crack jokes and stuff to say on my game here because I really don't want to wait 10 minutes for a Tron player. And I don't want to, like, it's a bummer when it's your worst matchup and they're taking their time with their decisions like this. It's not cool to spend that much time away from your keyboard just because your deck is fast. Like, if we're being honest here, we're gonna risk it. Just kind of show him what show our opponent what we're dealing with here. Get up to 31, and hope they play a Worm Coil with their Tron land. It's a card. They exile one of our lands. Okay. Now an Ugin. Do they have another Karn? No, they don't. Okay. That's a decent sign. Oh no. There's the Ugin. To exile our Serra Ascendant. We will give them the Orzhov Charm. We're gonna keep playing it out. Not much we can do. We're dead here, but our opponent lost so much of their clock that it makes sense to just kind of go through the motions here. Just in case they play a words escape me. I keep wanting to say El Hombre No Cisa. Ulamog, the Infinite. A lot of my friends play with the Spanish version because it's the hunger that never ceases. And it's like, hombre is Spanish for hunger, so you say like, the hombre that never ceases. Which would be dude. Load it again. They seem to be enjoying themselves, exiling all my lands, so yeah, no. Sanctum of Moving. You can have a Hallowed Burial. You can bolt me for 3. Horizon Canopy. I mean, yeah, sure, Horizon Canopy is straight up a card. 12? Walking Ballista for 6. Okay. Cool. Ulamog. Ha ha. Field of Ruin is funny. Sure, load it. Seems like you want to exile my colored permanents, though. There's a Worm Coil. Ulamog is the thing that kills us, so we're not going to bother the path to Worm Coil. Though they kill us next turn. So, let's just do it. Maybe we'll get lucky and draw another path. Who knows? They will keep 1 so they get a land. This is mono green Tron. seems unnecessary to Ultimate Ugin, but live your dope life. Stirrings. I do find that mono green Tron is the most consistent version of all the various Tron flavors that have been in existence across, you know, however long the format's been messing around with Tron. They get our last land. They hit us for 6 and kill us. Seems fine. So remember at the beginning video where we said we messed up? Here you go. Do we even bother with Gideon? I think we do. Stony Silence is fine. Disenchant is actually fine. Hallowed Burial, Archangel ends up being bad. Squadron Hawks are useless. Sorin is just bad. Orzhov Charms tend to be bad. Yeah, this seems about right. We would love to... I've never online extirpated someone off of Tron, and I would like to do that. This hand does not do that, but this hand does have double Gideon, as well as a Stony Silence. Let's try it. We've got the Ghost Quarter. If that proc is a black source, proc is a black source, this hand is so good. We're just gonna send it right out there, under the possibility that we draw Martyr and get Serra into the air immediately. Urza's Tower, Expedition. So either we draw Martyr and we start smashing in, or we Stony Silence that Expedition map. Hi! Sup? Our opponent is taking their time to react to that. This opponent plays really, really fast when they're playing, so that's interesting. We get Serra up in the air. We have a clock now. Can we slow them down enough to keep them off of Tron? If we draw another Ghost Quarter, we can. Field of Ruin, Ghost Quarter, Field of Ruin, or Ghost Quarter, Field of Ruin or a Ghost Quarter. Opponent going to make us wait a little bit longer. That's a dead card. There's a chance they just don't have it. Seems unlikely, but there's a chance. It has to be... No, it can be Ugin here. It can be Karn, it can be Ugin, it can be Ballista. No, it can't be Ballista. It can't be Wormcoil. Really wanted to draw a Ghost Quarter type land there. It is Ugin. So Ugin shuts it down. Oh, no. It's Worldbreaker. Worldbreaker has reach. Can we top deck a path? Can we top deck a path? Deck, I will undo all the negative things I was about to say about you if you top deck a path for me one time. Top deck a path for me one time. Ghost Quarter isn't a path, but Ghost Quarter does allow us to take them off of Tron. They have to block, so we'll gain a bunch of life. They don't have Tron anymore. They can just sack a land, bounce Worldbreaker back. But they're down to 2. Ugh, this is such an awkward game. Stirrings. Miss on Stirrings. Wormcoil Engine. Forest. For a Thought Knot. Thought Knot's fine. We just need a path one time. I don't think we win game 3, but I would definitely love to steal game 1 from them. Cleansing Nova is no help. We're gonna keep getting in. We'll go up to 62 life. They hit another power plant, so now they can start hard casting stuff. Hey, we did it. We got there. Way to go, deck. Way to roll Tron up and steal one. Wow. Wowie zowie. Okay. Let's actually take out the ghostly prisons, though they would have been good there, to bring back if we take out the ghostly prisons in a ranger, we get Squadron Hawk back, and Squadron Hawk would have saved the day there. Cleansing Nova is bad, now that I think about it. Let's leave one ghostly prison in, and then let's bring the Squadron Hawks back. No. Let's bring in a Ruined Halo. Let's bring the Ranger, and let's do the Orzhov Charms. Orzhov Charm would have helped us there. I like this hand a lot. It has nothing in the way of threats, but it has enough gas to stop Tron. If they can't answer a Crucible, we can get them off of Tron entirely. They Chromatic Star, looking for... They have a slower hand here. They're going to keep digging with Chromatic Star. And they Stirrings. They do get an Expedition map. We might have an opportunity to just stall them off of ever assembling Tron. Another Ghost Quarter. We'll pass. Seven minutes left for our opponent. If they don't have a land and they cast the Expedition map, we can disenchant it. It was probably better to play the Marsh Flats, if we're being honest. So we're guaranteed to have black land. But there's not really a need for it right now. Opponent playing out a lot of scenarios in their head, I would imagine. We know one of their cards is a Worm Coil. We know it's unlikely they have land. If they can't get a Tron land here, we may just have them. If I'm a Tron player, though, I don't know why you don't keep. They're digging. They are digging. They get the power plant. So they do find a Tron land. Chromatic Sphere. Expedition map. We will take Expedition map when they're in step. They're gonna go digging. They Nature's Claim our Crucible of Worlds. This is risky. But we want to get Martyr Serra here. And we want to start putting a clock on him. They may just top deck it. They probably don't Nature's Claim. If they top decked it though, they probably just play it. O-Stone. I think we take this opportunity to take them off of Tron entirely. Make it less likely they draw a land. Play Serra. Play Martyr. We're gonna hold Martyr back, not crack it right away. Our opponent is down significantly on clock, and they just concede to us. We steal one from our worst matchup. Our opponent makes us wait 10 minutes to pull off the upset. We are 3-3. That brings us a lot of joy. The reason that brings me a lot of joy is because the clock, maybe it does. Maybe the clock does factor into that. But we won it straight up. So we get to move on knowing we stole our best matchup. See you in the next one, which should be the last one. We'll try to get to 4-3 here.